think young people are not very sure what Dalai Lama wants and what Dalai Lama thinks, because his idea always change according to, maybe the different political power to support him. But whatever Dalai Lama thinks and whatever he speaks, I think it's does not matter to us. We just want China to stay stable and become stronger. That's why we come here and be here to support. Yeah.
But you didn't see in the history before there was a country long time ago. But after they come back China, you have to see the economy has changed. The people can eat.
I have been to Tibet twice. Yeah. The first time is about 1995. In that time I went there with my family, and I feel that after last time I went to Tibet is like after 10 years. So I feel it's much better than before.
Okay, you think people have a better standard of living?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, okay. Definitely.
And have you talked to Tibetan people when you've been to Tibet?
Yeah, I have talked to some Lama in the Dazhao Si. Okay. Yeah, and actually I think that they are the other side of the Dalai Lama. They are believed to the Banchan. Yeah, and I feel they're living well. From my point of view, yeah, I thought they have a good standard of living, and they can do what they want to do, and they got to pay. But many people go to the church or to charity to them, and charity to other Tibetan. So I think.
Okay, and you saw there was no trouble there while you were there? Or?
During our travel, there's no trouble at all. I didn't see any. Yeah, I just can say that. I didn't see any.
I have been doing 3 months of volunteer work in Tibet, and I tell you the truth. Now the young generations of Tibetan people, they enjoy their life. They have equal opportunities of college and work. The problem is that now the Tibetan people and the Chinese, we are like the same nation. It's like we are the same kind of people. We all enjoy the peaceful life we are having now, and we don't want any turmoils in Tibet anymore. We want it in peace. Peaceful. Everybody can go to work and have shelter and food. Okay. This is what we want.
I'm just want to tell the British people, please respect truth, respect history. If you want to know something, not from the media, not from any other, you have to from the history, and there is no. But there is no absolute right.
No, it's very difficult to tell from history because you don't know who's written that history.
Of course, but
we are so difficult, and we are on our own.
Absolutely right. But you have to get some opinion, and you standing back for it. And my opinions, my view is I'm Chinese and Mongolian Chinese, Tibetan Chinese, they're all Chinese. I love China and I love Chinese. We have 56 Islamics. It's not like you think that. Tibet is another country. Tibet is another kind of people. No, we're all Chinese. All right, that's it.
We have a Russian ethnic groups in China. We have a Korean Chinese. We have a Korean ethnic group in China. Do you say that they belong to Korea? They belong to Russia? They are Russian Chinese.
I'm Mongolia.
Mongolia. Okay. Yes, it's ethnic Mongolia.
I suppose it just depends how you define yourself. I mean, you all coming here today. You're coming as united for China, are you not?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Currently, it's Han Chinese because the leader is Han Chinese. Okay. In the future, maybe
different.
Yeah, maybe will be another.
Maybe Tibetan leader.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no problem. All the Mongolia people, or again Manchu Chinese, we have all other. You say they have 56. Russia, 56 ethnic groups. Anyone, they're all Chinese.
So any of them could be leader. From any party, from any of the ethnic groups, could be leader of China.
Yes.
I presume the Tibetan people see the Dalai Lama as their
political leader,
and their spiritual leader, and an all-encompassing leader.
Yeah.
So, if the Dalai Lama is only seen as a religious figure, why is it that our government won't meet the Dalai Lama in Parliament? Because that seems to me that there's a political motive there for them not.
Because I think it's like Dalai Lama is a separatist, and he's like he represents the figures of separatists. So maybe Gordon Brown thinks Dalai Lama will separate Scotland from Britain. I mean, this could be the reason.
Do you talk to Tibetan people about how they felt about the
Yes,
Dalai
I do.
Lama?
I mean, for normal people, they just after food and shelter, that's all.
Sure.
They don't really interested in political or any politics, anything. You mentioned that British government wouldn't, meet Dalai Lama, but I think that's more to do with British government itself.
Dalai Lama would want to go back to Tibet, I presume. That's where he was born, wasn't it? And where he had to leave in the 50s. So what's the view of Chinese people and the Chinese government about him returning to Tibet?
We've been welcoming him all the way through, and the Chinese government has spoken to his spokesman, saying if you want to anything, if you want to talk, you just come back to China and we'll always welcome you. And he's been lying outside of China, saying that China would against me once I go back. But it's not true. We've been welcoming him for the whole time, and we'll always do.
If there is a majority of those who would like the Dalai Lama to be the political leader, right? Don't we have a case then like Chechnya or something like that in Russia, where with the Sunnis and all these different groups over the world that they need to have their individuality respected.
Well, I mean, point taken. But the truth is, no majority of the Tibetans support Dalai Lama. That's the truth. Of course, we give people human rights. You've been talking about China doesn't have human rights and we can't do this.
I didn't say that.
No, not you. I'm just saying the Western media and the perception for most Western peoples. But it's not true. If you want to go,
well, it's as true as the British people don't have human rights either. The British government go into Iraq without any.
Exactly.
And there's plenty of people starving in the country, and it's not. You can't put anyone.
We're not saying this for no reason, because Tibet itself is a beautiful, so nice place, and people that are really, really nice. If you just have a chance, go there and have a look yourself.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Pleasure to meet you. Okay, take care. All right, thank you. Bye.
We're saying he's a liar because he's coming to the West. He talks about virtuous things like love, compassion, even religious freedom, even human rights issues. Yet he's not practicing what he talks, and we're all witnesses to that. For us, we're here because of a religious issue, not political. Because about 30 years ago, the Dalai Lama decided that one Buddhist prayer, an ancient Buddhist prayer, 400 years old, was not qualified to be regarded as Buddhist anymore. And using insightful speech, he has tried to obliterate this practice from Buddhist tradition. He does not have the position or the power to do that. What he's done very skillfully is created with a PR machine this public profile which almost people with blindly accept, and with that he now is removing this practice from Buddhism. The reality is he is not the Buddhist leader. You go to Sri Lanka, you go to Burma, the Dalai Lama is not their leader. Even in Tibet, there's 4 schools of Buddhism, traditionally. The Dalai Lama position only exists within one school. He does not have the power to do what he's doing now, but yet, because of this media bubble that exists around him, he gets away with it.
So do you think it's actually the motive from him then to stop this, or do you think it's...
Well, it must be, because he's the only one who said this practice is evil. He gave 2 reasons for it. One was that it shortens his lifespan, and second, it interfered with Tibetan independence. Now, we all know that now he doesn't want Tibetan independence. He said this. The man is 72 years old, so it's not harming his lifespan. He's got very good long life according to many standards. It doesn't make sense. It's It's a simple prayer to a deity called Dorje Shugden, and you make a prayer requesting virtuous minds of love, compassion, wisdom, and spiritual protection. That's it.
Where are you all from? There's a lot
The
of
whole
different
world.
places here.
The whole world. We've got from as far away as Australia, America, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, South Africa, all of Europe. It's an international, because he's creating this problem internationally. People are suffering internationally, so we're together internationally.
Okay, so why are people suffering internationally? I don't.
Why? Well, if he says we're not Buddhist, what are we? Are we a Muslim? Are we Christians? Are we Catholics?
Okay.
No. We're Buddhist because we follow Buddha Shakyamuni's teachings. And furthermore, we follow the pure lineage, which he's destroying. The teachings he gives come from
Milarepa and Naropa and all that.
Well, yes. You know something.
I do, yeah. I'm not complete. Yeah, I do know. Yeah.
Very good, very good. The teachings he teaches come from the same lineage he's destroying. So what's he doing? Is he trying to maintain pure Buddhism, or is he just taking the essence that gives him a good public image? I don't know.
Is he maybe not saying that there's a change needs to happen in the whole of Buddhism?
But what gives him the right to do that? That's like the Pope coming along and saying, all right, we throw out the Lord's Prayer and Hail Marys. I mean, are you telling me the international community is just going to sit there and say, thank you very much?
Plenty of religious leaders do that, though, don't they? Have done over there.
I don't think so.
No?
And even if they have, I'm sure they've done it more democratically than what's happening here. There's no valid reason for this. He's saying this practice is evil. He's not given any qualified evidence to prove it's evil at all.
What do you think? Because I'm down here as part of the handshake that's happening from
And
here
has it
to the
happened?
Chinese embassy. No, not yet.
Oh, see, there you go, another one of his PR machines. I'm sorry, you know, it's like they throw all these things up and there's no truth in it. When I see the handshake, I'll believe it.
Do you know that? Do you know the idea? Do you know what's actually happening
With regards
to the handshake?
I have no idea because I'm too busy with this.
Well, good luck.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
And good luck on your handshake if it happens.
Thanks.
Long live Dalai Lama! Long live Dalai Lama! Dalai Lama! Shugden! Shugden! Shugden!
I feel really good that he's coming to this country because I have the chance to meet him, but they are trying to make him go away. That's why they're shouting right now. We want peace. They don't. That's why
I think they want peace too.
they want peace by getting us out of this country.
Do you go back to Tibet a lot?
Pardon?
Do you go back to Tibet?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. And when you go back to Tibet, what's it like in Tibet with the Chinese there? How is it there?
I feel really fed up of Chinese going in our country one by one, every month and every year. But I'm really glad that Dalai Lama has come to this country because he wants to meet people.
Is about Dorje Shugden, which is, if you look about it in the religious history in Buddhism, Dorje Shugden doesn't exist at the time of Buddha. So it's something come in later on in origin from Tibet. It's very much like shaman actually. You can say very much like shaman, and which create huge chaos and lots of problems in Tibet, like flooding and all these things, which believed to be because of Dorje Shugden.
Don't distort our religion! Don't distort our religion! Don't distort our religion! Don't distort our religion! Don't distort our religion. Don't distort Tibetan religion. Don't distort Tibetan religion. Don't distort our religion. Tibetans are not lying. Stop lying! Stop lying! Stop lying! Stop lying!